All right. Well, welcome you guys to Wednesday night team training, except for tonight's going to be really exciting because we have our monthly rank up call, which is a great time. It's going to be a great, hopefully we'll keep it within 45 minutes, but just a great time to celebrate, April, because April was pretty explosive. It's just a good time to be together, and we're just going to hear some amazing tips from some of the top coaches in this family who have ranked up or who are just doing amazing, and they're just going to share some tips with you guys. So hopefully you have a pen and paper out, and we'll go ahead and start. So I want to start this call off with letting you guys know that we had a record-breaking month. 320 new lives were impacted this month, which led for a total of 1,300 people with new and continuing to impact their life. So that's pretty amazing. We had 24 new health coaches join our family. So if you're actually a new coach and this is your first time on a call, whether maybe this is your first month or even your second month, I'd love to put maybe in the chat a 1 so we know who our new coaches are who just joined our family. But let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. We're going to kind of go over some stuff that's been going on. And then we are going to go ahead and get out of the way and let some of the experts do the talking. So let's go ahead and start. Okay, so we're going to go and start with convention. I know you guys have been seeing this a lot in the group. People have been chatting about it, but we really want to emphasize the importance of convention. For those, if this is going to be your first time or never been to an event before, you may have heard our story, but we actually started coaching, and a week later, we went to convention. I think we had 2 clients, not a single clue of what we were doing, but we just learned that events were so powerful. So we wanted to go check it out for ourselves and even see if Optavia was really going to be a fit, even though we already started coaching. And so we hopped on a plane. We went to Austin, Texas 3 years ago almost for our first convention. And we really saw the heart of Optavia. We got the vision of the mission and we really learned that this is exactly where we were meant to be. So we came back on fire, and I know hands down our business has grown, and we are where we are today because of this actual event. So I really want to encourage you. I know a lot of you are already going and have signed up and are excited about going, but I really want to encourage you, if you haven't made the decision to go yet, to really make that decision to invest in yourself, in your future, in your family, and in your business, because events are powerful. And as we're in convention, that Friday night, they do a team night. So we are going to get together and have an amazing team party. We're setting something up really special for you guys, a time to really get together as a community, get to know each other, because I know we kind of live all over the country. So it's just going to be a great time to really meet each other for the first time probably, and just kind of hang out and just have fun with each other. So that is going to be set for Friday night, the weekend of convention.
And coming up here in November, at the very end of the year, we're going to be having a Rise Up Summit, just like the one we had in Anaheim. It's going to be in Arizona. We haven't picked the spot yet, but we know it's going to be out that way. It's going to be a special training we got for the leaders in the company, people that are executive director and above, different things that people are going to have to qualify for. But this is going to be kind of like convention, but at a higher level. When it comes to trainings, when it comes to networking and picking people's brain, just exactly what what we do with convention, where we're able to have that hallway time with someone like, Dan Valentine or Doug Wood or Jamil Frazier. We'll have that exact same hallway time with our own kind of team there as well. But what I would definitely try and do, since there is a 3-tier registration, the qualifications are June through September. So definitely get with your coach and figure out where you can work to qualify for this when the time comes.
Yeah, what he means is like this is an event for everyone. The Rise Up Summit that we recently have, that was a qualifying event, but this Rise Up Summit is for every single person. It doesn't matter if you're brand new and you're coming in. But what he means by the qualifying is that there's going to be 3 tiers as far as price points. And so if we're health coach to director, it's going to be obviously one tier of registration, and then so on. So depending on where you end at the qualification, if say you hit FIBIC, which is a great milestone in your business, it's going to be, I guess, cheaper in cost as far as the registration goes. So that's something that you want to put a rock in your calendar and really, I know it's right in time before the holidays, but this is honestly such an amazing event. There were so many breakthroughs at our last one. As you heard a few weeks ago, people sharing the breakthroughs that they had. So this will be a rock in your calendar. You definitely don't want to miss these events. Events is where the magic happens 100%. So let's go ahead and get started with, let me get out of this real quick. So I wanted to bring on a few people to really share, what's been going on as far as, with their business, what they're really excited about. And, typically, oh shoot, actually it's okay. We'll start with that. So just really to kind of tell their story and just how maybe losing weight has impacted their life. So the first person that I want to bring on is Miss Amanda Parker. If you guys haven't heard her story, it is so powerful. So I'm excited to bring her on. Amanda, are you there, my friend?
I am here. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, we can.
Awesome. All right. Well, I am super excited to be sharing today. Losing weight, of course, has impacted my life like nothing else I could ever imagine. I started my journey back in October. I was 210 whopping pounds. I was a big lady. And it wasn't just that though. I was very depressed and I had just come out. I just finalized my divorce, single mom, didn't really have anything great going for me. I loved my job. I still work as basically a glorified cafeteria lady. And I have 300 children and I love it. But that was the only thing that brought me joy. I was very grumpy and people didn't like me that much. So I eventually decided, I have to do something. Diet and exercise was not working for me because I didn't know what I was doing. Did you know that you can't crash diet all week and then drink all weekend and lose weight? I found that out. So I jumped on program and the first week lost 14 pounds. And I was like, yep, this is what's meant for me. And within, I'm now finishing up my 6th month and I'm 71 pounds down. For the first time in my entire life, I am a healthy weight. I've never been a healthy weight. So that was very transforming for me. And, losing weight was great, but it was about finding out who I was. I had no idea. And then I became confident and I became happy. And people around me didn't even really notice my weight loss at first. They noticed my personality change. And it's funny because now whenever I do coaching calls with my friends or family, whenever my coach asks them, what's the one thing that you notice the most about Amanda's transformation? It's always, she's so much nicer. It's never like, oh, she looks so good. No, it's like, she's way nicer. I can talk to her now. So that's a big bonus for me is I learned how to be happy. And I knew that there are so many people who just don't know how to be happy. And I knew that I had to coach. So in November, I started coaching. And at that point, I had zero money. I couldn't afford shoes for my daughter. I was really stressed out about how to make rent. My job is a 9-month position. So I was scared for summer. I didn't know what I was going to do, but it was just me. I had to figure it out. So I knew that I needed to spread the word of this as well because I wanted to help people find what I had and I needed to save my butt, bottom line. So within 12 days, I made senior coach because of how many people had noticed what had happened to me. And then by January, I hit executive director and I just shared, I just told everyone about it. I did the systems. I did all of the trainings. I was a part of it because this was my new life and this is what was making me happy. And I was helping so many people. So I'm motivated to the point I am right now because honestly, there was a little period in April, the beginning of April, where I kind of lost it. I lost my way. I lost my focus. I had a lot of things going on in my head. And I started to pull away from doing the systems and I could feel my business is going to drop. And I could feel the things that were happening to me personally. And so I got a running buddy. And that's a little piece of advice I really wanted to share to people. I've met so many people within this community that are amazing, but I got a running buddy to keep me accountable. Somebody who was on my level, another coach, and we both kicked each other in the butt. Like, I had 10 more pounds to lose. We're going to do this. Get yourself in fat burn. Go do your systems every day, accountable. And I did. I started getting back into fat burn, and my life started to just bump right back up. If you are not in fat burn, your business is not in fat burn. I will tell you that. It is so crucial and important. And the systems, they work. So emotionally, I started to feel better. And then I started sharing it again and signing up the clients. They're coming to me again, getting referrals. I think one of the most important things is loving on your clients as well. It's not just about finding new ones, but loving the ones that you've got, because they're going to tell their friends about it if they're being successful, because you're giving them all that they need. So that's a big piece of advice that I can give, is love your clients. Make sure that you're there for them. The client support is key. Financially, I'm pumped because, I don't know, 6 months ago, I couldn't afford shoes for my daughter. And in a year's time, I'm going to be buying my first house. So I am pumped. The money that this has given me, and the financial freedom, and just the mentality of knowing what I can do on my own is humongous here. But what's making me really passionate about coaching today, it just happened yesterday, and I really wanted to share this. I signed on a new client of mine that's an old friend of mine just last week, and he started this week. And yesterday he told me something that stopped me in my tracks, and it has revamped my brain. He was telling me, I'm on Journey to Health, and I'm seeing all these people say they want to get bikini ready, they're losing weight, to be there for their kids, blah, blah. And he stopped and he said, Amanda, I want to live longer. And I just kind of stopped, and I was like, we can do that. We can help people live longer. Are you serious? Like, who can do that? So that really hit me hard. And I'm here to help people live longer and to be happier. And I'm just pumped to help as many people as I can and to get where I need to be. And that really stopped me in my tracks. So it's all about those clients and what they do for you and what you can do for people. This is all about learning. And he taught me something new. He opened my eyes to what we really do. So I'm all passionate everywhere.
I love it, girl. I can hear you speak forever. That was so powerful. I love your heart. I love your passion. So proud of you and how far you've come. So congrats. And 71 pounds down. That's incredible.
I love watching you grow as you shrunk as well, too. Thank
you.
Cool, Amanda. Thanks for sharing.
Awesome. So next we are going to bring on Miss Marissa Foster, who we had the honor of meeting last month at our Rise Up Summit. So I'm excited for her to come on and share. So Marissa, are you there?
Marissa. Yeah, I'm here.
Got it.
Well, thanks for having me. Can you hear me okay? You're good? Okay. So I don't know. My story started in November. I lost 76 pounds since then. That's great. But what's better is my kids got their mom back. My spouse got his wife back. And I have this excitement for life. I love what I'm doing. I'm super passionate about it because it works. I come from healthcare field, so I know how crappy it is for women that deal with doctors that just don't really want to help you. And I love what we can do for people, and I love sharing it with everybody I see. I don't know what to say. I'm so bad at this public speaking.
That's okay. That's okay. I love that you're sharing what you shared. Your story is powerful. 76 pounds since November is pretty incredible. So you rock. Proud of you. Keep doing you. I love it.
I love it. I love sharing it. I love bringing on people. I love my family joining us and coaching with us. And
let me ask you, since you started coaching, since this program's changed your life and you started coaching, what are you so excited for? What has you so motivated right now as a coach?
Traveling and the financial freedom with my family, and I loved going to Summit. I'm never going to miss an event. I'll be at every single one. Um, and yeah, that just keeps me wanting to share, wanting to grow, wanting do the steps, work the business, love on the people.
I love it. Thank you so much for sharing. Well, cool, guys. Well, let's keep this party going. So we've got next Stephanie, who I'm really excited to come on. I have yet to meet her in person, but I'm excited that she is going to convention. We'll get to meet and have face-to-face time. So Stephanie, my friend, are you there?
Hello.
Uh-oh, hold on.
Can you guys hear me? Hold on.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay, go.
There's so much I want to say in 3 minutes is not enough. So I started coaching in January, but I started a program in November. And I struggled with losing weight after I had my second daughter 8 years ago. So I did the program and it worked. Can you hear me? I can't hear you guys. Oh, yes. Okay, sorry. Okay, so I did the program and I lost the weight. I tried everything else. I had done everything that you can think of to lose weight, and it just wasn't working. So I did program, and since I lost the weight, I wanted to share with everybody, how I did it and things like that. But I was very hesitant in becoming a coach because I had done network marketing in the past, and I had done it for 3 years, and I was unsuccessful at that. So I decided to coach because I thought, well, if I could just help people get healthy, at least if I make money doing it, great. But what I've really enjoyed about coaching is just the authentic relationships that we learn how to build through Facebook and all that kind of stuff, where I've reconnected with people from high school, from college, my own family. I have a couple cousins who have joined program as my clients that I did not have a relationship growing up with because we're just the age gap and things like that. So they became my clients, and now I have a relationship with them. I talk to them all the time, and I think that's just such a blessing that wouldn't have happened if I didn't do program and become a coach. So that's what keeps me kind of motivated, is just developing all these different relationships. I do want to make this a full-time income. I do commute an hour to work every day, and I wake up at 3:30 in the morning to go to work. And so in a couple of years, I will be retiring from my current job because I'll be 25 years in 2 years. And so I'm able to retire and I don't have to get a normal regular job. I want to continue to coach because I feel inspired by my clients, and I hope I am inspiring them. And so that's all I got.
I love that, Stephanie. Not the commute and stuff. I used to get up at 3:30 in the morning, so I feel you. But yeah, hopefully we can give you that option to get out of the situation you're in, in the future. But awesome. Thanks for sharing.
I love it.
Let's move on to the next guest that we're going to bring on. This girl pretty much needs no introduction. We all know Andrea Kidd, but the reason that we want to bring her on, what we do, being able to help people, right? If we can only talk to a certain amount of people each month, and our goal is really to make an impact on people and the obesity epidemic in the US, what do? We bring on partners, and those people help us talk to more people. Well, this girl's always in the top 5 for bringing on coaching partners. So I'm just going to tell Andrea, if you're there, unmute and let us know what you're doing. Share some of that magic.
Hi, guys. So I want to start off by saying that there's nothing special about me. I didn't have a huge network when I became a coach. I really had to work at my business every single day. I've said this before on calls. I only had 207 friends to begin with. I had a very small bubble of people that I could reach out to. So I really did have to work. I really had to do the systems. Everything is laid out for us. You know, doing the 3x3 really is important. So, you know, that's how I got to where I am. And this has just really made me grow personally. Last time I did this phone call, boy, did I like just stall. And that could have made me just not want to do this ever again. But you know what? I really am craving growth and I want to be better. And I know that I need that for my business to grow. So I want to get that out of the way, just say it out there, lay it out there for you guys. Something that I share with my coaches, I'm really honest with what I'm making. I haven't brought home a paycheck in over 11 years. Like I said, there's nothing special about me, but it feels really good to be able to contribute. I have a family of 5 living in California. It's hard to kind of survive with one income. So the fact that I get to help relieve some stress off my husband is really awesome. And sharing that is really motivating for people. When I found out what Josh and Michelle was making, I was like, are you kidding me? Like, how do I do that? I want that for my family. But I'm doing it for the right reasons, though. That is really important. You know, if your head isn't in it for the right reasons, you are going to fail at this big time. So be genuine, totally be genuine, be yourself. I get people coming to me just because of that. I did a health assessment 2 weeks ago on someone. She got back to me the next day saying that she did want to sign up with me. And she told me that her sister's best friend was a health coach for Optavia, but she still wanted to sign up with me because she loved my connection with her doing the health assessment, loved my Facebook, my results, and trusted me. So I'm doing something right, you know. She could have gone with her sister, but I'm just being myself, putting it out there, reaching out to as many people as I can. So yeah, if your heart and head is in the right place, you will do very well in this business. And just, I think that's it. Just not stopping, you know, just keep going and put the time in because it really will take off for you.
I love it, girl. So good. And congrats. I mean, 2 months in a row of bringing on the most coaches within our organization. So that's amazing. I love it. Awesome. So next we're going to bring on Mr. Eric Boyetti, which I'm sure you've all seen him on in the group. But, you know, we have 2 groups as far as, you know, bringing on the most coaches within their first month. And then also having a pretty high front line. You know, this guy is carrying pretty high front line, 16,000, I believe, which is helping a lot of clients. And so I would love for him to come on and share what is he doing and how is he doing it. So Eric, are you there?
What's up, party people? How's it going? First of all, first tip of advice is forget what I'm about to say and go back to what Andrea said, because my coaches have been telling me, and I have a great frontline volume, but you need to sponsor. You want to make it sponsor. Frontline volume should lead to sponsoring. So take both of our advice and combine them. You know, key points are, like Andrea said, or maybe it was Marisa, there is no secret. Number one, you need to be training. You need to be in events. This is where you learn the skill set and the mindset to be able to do the job. I didn't just magically do something differently to get 16.7K, I might say, FLV. It's because I follow systems. I live in structure. I work it every day. You cannot build a 15K plus frontline volume by doing 1 by 1 by 1, okay? You can't probably do it by doing 3 by 3 by 3. I start with 5 by 5 by 5 by 1, meaning I also invite someone to coaching, and that is my minimum. That's my day off. That's like, okay, I'm not working my business today, I'm doing that. So when I'm working 15, 15, 15, whatever, pump it up. That's where you get the client acquisition from. The second secret is referrals. You have a bunch of clients, so unless you're a brand new coach, leverage them for referrals. They will help you. They want to help you. You've helped them improve their lives. Bribe them if you need to. Get them going. Like, they are there. One post from a client is so much more effective than any before and after you could ever do, because their friends are watching it. The other thing is client service. So you want to go back and find the Zoom from Andrew and Cindy Kidd, by the way, in first 5. and try to look at that on the real long story on client service. But, really quickly, it's all about posture, starting with the health assessment. I'm like working on posturing, that they're going to communicate with me. This is not a diet. Like, I need you to be ready to be coached. I'm going to be talking with you. Because guess what? If you don't have a communication with them, number one, they're not going to do well on plan. Number two, they're never going to become a coach or a long-time client, because the first time it gets hard, they're going to have no one to lean on. They're gone. So I do the 1 through 4s, Zoom when I can. I do the weekly calls without fail. When it's time for them to order, you get that email, your client's orders in 1 week. Perfect time to talk to your client. If you've ever been in any business before, talk to your client every chance you get. That's a perfect opportunity. Hey, your order's about to process. Let me show you how that works. 1 month, beyond, just communicate. Beyond that, just working people through the whole system, because the longer we have them engaging with us, the more likely you are to keep them. And that's really the secret, is bringing on more clients faster than you can lose them. So that's the secret sauce, I guess.
Thanks, Eric. I love seeing you with your nose to the grindstone, working hard, bringing on, helping a lot of people. So awesome work. I love how we kind of went through some transformational stories, and then got some advice from some of the top people sponsoring the top frontline volume. Now we're going to kind of transition into some people that some different rank ups throughout the month. These people are special because they're family. We're all healthy family, but these are actual blood family. Michelle's cousin is Cindy, so my wife's cousin's husband is Andrew, and that's an inside joke. But guys, these people, I know a lot of people on the call know and love them. They're mentors, they're friends. These people have hit a rank that's pretty awesome in Optavia. Global director. For those of you that don't know what it is, global director means that they are they have at least 5 executive director teams, on their team, which is crazy, because not a lot of people, put in enough work to get to global director, or even throughout the time, have the patience. A lot of it's skill set, mindset, action. This is a couple that has it all. So
they did it really fast too. I think they did it within a year. So anything is possible, you guys. So with no further ado, let's bring on Andrew and Cindy.
Hi, guys. So I just want to say that the only reason we're globals is because we work with really, really awesome people. Like, if it wasn't for that, that just represents working with a lot of awesome people. That's all global represents. So people that really work hard and willing to be mentored and really willing to put the work in. That's what that rank represents. It doesn't represent that us putting the network for them. They did all that. So I just want to make sure you guys knew that. But yeah, I asked us to give you guys some top tips of what this journey's meant to us and our goals for 2019. So here are some of the top tips here, and it's probably repetitive and it's redundant. It's because why? Because it works. So no matter who you are or where you are in your health coaching journey, I don't care if you're a senior coach, you got 1 client, you don't have any clients, it doesn't matter. You've got to work in structure. This will be something we will say forever, because if you don't work in structure, you're going to lose track of your clients. You might not get the 3x3 in. All these different things matter in your business. And so that's my number 1 tip for you guys, no matter what level you're at. Number 2 is work extremely close with your mentor coaches. And I mean really close, like bother them. Get on weekly calls with them. They should know exactly what's going on in your business so they can guide you in the right ways, or just fill your cup that day that maybe you need to hear some inspiration. Maybe you need some attaboys, whatever. Talk to your coach weekly. And if they don't have a weekly scheduled call with you, you schedule a weekly call with them to get it. Okay. Right, Josh? Right. Okay. Josh knows, because I do that. It doesn't matter what rank you are. You still need to get filled up. You still need to hear some good things. I need a little bit of direction. Cindy and I need help with this thing. So anyways, and then number 3, you've heard this already. Eric mentioned it. Andrew's mentioned it. Support your clients well. Care about them. It's important. That means everything that Eric had said, all the, the calls of day 1 through 4, all the text messages, the weekly calls. It matters. And not just to keep them on board, because you want to help them on their journey. So And then, of course, you've got to do the work. So it doesn't matter what I say or all the trainings you go to or all the instructions you read. If you don't do anything, it doesn't matter. If you don't work on yourself, it doesn't matter. Your business isn't going to grow. So those are my 4 tips. What this journey has meant to us, I think in reality, it's, well, we've been able to dream a lot, but it's also made us better people, and it's forced us to be better because we want to be better for our clients and we want to be better for our coaches. So that's really just been life-changing in that regard. And then our goals for 2019, we have new number goals where we would like to have the team hit and how we want them to reach certain goals so the overall team hits a certain goal. But we really just want the coaches to reach their goals. The coaches that allow us to work with them, we just want them to reach their goals. If they reach their financial goals or their helping people goals or whatever it is, then we've met our goals. So that's all I got for you guys. I hope you guys got something from that.
I love it, Andrew. Straight fire. But I would love to also hear from your lovely wife, Cindy. Maybe, Cindy, if you can come on to share what this has meant for you guys, as far as your point of view.
Yeah, it wasn't pretty to talk. Sorry. So, well, I think we'll just kind of recap what Andrew said. So, I mean, financially, it's helped us pay off debt. Next month, actually this month, we'll be paying off our last credit card, which is huge. It's taught us how to work together or how not to work together in certain ways. So working with your spouse on a business is not an easy task. So that's something we're still learning, to be honest with you. But really, it's just the financial gain. I mean, being able to pay off debt is huge for us. I mean, we always said we were like the richest poor people out there because I made good money. We made decent money, but we just didn't use it very wisely. So being able to pay off that debt means a lot because that'll give us the opportunity to move to Colorado and just kind of continue dreaming and seeing where this takes us. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
And I can second that. I know I had a conversation last night about sometimes I think it's tougher to do this business with a spouse than to do it on your own. So definitely you guys kicking butt for sure.
I love it. And yeah, like you said, it's just a different side. So I know many of you maybe aren't doing this with a spouse and you're feeling like you're excited. He's excited too. But, many of you may think that, it's harder doing it on your own, but it's just as tough doing it with a spouse, just to kind of try to maneuver how to work well together. So I love that. Thank you so much, you guys, for those tips. Congrats on an amazing, amazing journey. You're helping so many people and you're helping so many coaches, start to live their dreams, which is even more exciting. So next, we are actually going to bring back Miss Andrea Kidd because she reached an amazing rank of Integrated National Director and blew our minds because she did it in less than 6 months of coaching. We didn't even do that. And we thought, we went off, fast as far as when we started this business. So, I mean, she is absolutely doing incredibly well. She's loving on so many people, helping on so many people, loving them to health and beyond. So I love for her to come back and, share how she did it in literally less than 6 months. So Andrea, come on back.
Okay. So the first thing, what Andrew said, what Eric said, I'm setting up those rocks with my clients, got to pour into them. Also, I'm pouring into my coaches. I've been really lucky in having weekly phone calls with Andrew every Monday at 9 o'clock. That's our time. So now I get to do that for my coaches and their coaches. So really being able to give tips and advice and help them, move them in the right direction, even push them in a loving way if I need to, just to show them like, hey, you got this, you got to live out loud. I see you might be slacking a little bit here. Let's try doing this, so really just pouring into others to get them going and so that we're all growing and moving on up together. I am working my business every single day. This is a lot in the beginning. It really can be time consuming, adding those friends, making those conversations, commenting on other people's pictures. You have to put in the work to get to where you
an hour or
I knew really early on was to hit FIBC. I can't believe I was able to do that. And I kind of didn't even have another goal after that. I just was going to be kind of comfortable where I was at. But my team is amazing. I have really some amazing people that I work with, my coaches, who have big hearts, who do want more, and who believe in Optavia and program and loving their journey to get the word out, you know, so I do feel really blessed to get to work with amazing people. Some of my goals have actually already been accomplished. My biggest one so far is when I was doing the Coach Exploring call with Andrew and Josh, I told Josh that I wanted to take my family to Maui. I talked to Josh at the end of November. So I said in 2019, my kids have 2 weeks off for the month of October, and I would love to take them to Maui. Honestly, I didn't know how much money was involved. I really did think just like $500. I thought, okay, if I can save $500 a month, I might be able to take my family to Maui in October. So I was actually able to do that in early March. It's paid for. We're going to Maui for 5 nights. That was a huge goal of mine. I can't even believe that I did it. I did it, you guys. So just have a goal set out for yourself and run with it. You know, you're capable of more than you think, and there's nothing hard about this. It really is just loving on people and getting the word out. So yeah, that's it.
And you're never going to live down that $500 story. So
Yeah.
you're going to hear about it forever, because we were on there, and, you know, just like we bring on clients and they think, well, you know, realistically, maybe I can lose 20 pounds.
Right.
What me and Andrew heard is, oh, well, realistically. But I love the success you've had and the people that you're pouring into, and all the people that you're helping physically, mentally, financially. I love it, Andrea.
Absolutely. Congrats. And, you know, you actually had a team rank up to executive director this month. So actually, I would love for you to introduce them.
Okay. So these are some of our very best friends, Anthony and Christina. We love them so much. I am so thankful that they decided to work on themselves and get healthy. And as I was signing them up, I told her, and when you become a coach, because I just knew that they were going to kill it. They have a huge network. They're both such amazing people. So I knew that they were going to do well. I just didn't realize how well they were going to do, but I just couldn't be happier for them, because they're just the best people and loving on people like they always do. It's a perfect fit for them.
Awesome. So Christina and Anthony, would you guys like to come on and just, let me add this to you guys. They did this in 22 days. They reached, it's like a new record, executive director in 22 days. So I'm excited for them to come on and share how they did it. So come on, you guys.
How's it going, guys? So I just wanted to share a little bit of what makes us so successful with obviously a huge network of friends, a lot of big people. We were big people. I lost 50 pounds in 8 weeks. Christina's down to 21. But for me, it was tapping into the darkness that caused my pain. And I shared that in a softer manner with everybody, getting down to the deep parts of you that destroyed you and sharing that with people. When we post on Facebook, my posts aren't just in generalities. They are specifically geared towards people that I want to touch. I'm not looking to pepper spray a crowd of people. There's one person that I have in mind that I'm talking to, but don't mention them in that post. And I post it for a couple days, and 9 times out of 10, I nail that person. And they text me, or they text my wife and call them. A big thing with newer coaches is don't be afraid to talk about serious problems that we all go through. And a big one is, for everybody, libido, migraines, even bowel movements. Everybody has problems with that when you eat bad, or if you're unhealthy and you're sick and you're dying and you're struggling. Those are things that make you real. You tell somebody, hey man, my libido's up. Not gonna lie, you know, it's amazing. And it can help with your marriage, your daily life. And when you heal your body, your mind will follow right with it. When you talk to somebody, hit all the keys that you know that they're going to talk about in their journey. Tell them before they tell you, so they go, oh my gosh, you get me. Eric Boyette was, his story hit me hard. Like, his ankles popping in the middle of the night, going to the bathroom. I was like, that's me 100%. And, you know, Andrea and Chris sagged us quick, but, you know, seeing people's stories on Journey to Health was what confirmed that this was going to be very successful. It's like any sport. You get the basics down, and then you develop your own niche. You know, there's no mold that coaches just slide right into and you're successful. Andrea is incredibly unique. She's a powerhouse, and she's got a powerhouse husband along with her. And together they're unique. They kill it. And that's why they're killing it, because her posts and her stories, her posts aren't always about weight loss. Her posts are a lot of time about the joy that she has in the morning, which everybody on Facebook is like, need my coffee, need my crack, got to get to work, hate my life, my kids suck. And here's Andrea like, boom, love my life. You know, everybody's like, what's up? What's wrong with you? What's going on? So that's huge. So my biggest thing that I can tell you is to be infectious to other people and don't be an infection. Make them love you, make them want you, make them be a part of you, but don't be so onto them that they're like, okay, gross. I'm done. You know, that's stage 5 clinger. We're not getting married. I just want to lose some weight. Make them really see that this is a journey and not a diet. I'll let my wife talk. I'm done.
Yeah, when Andrea approached me in December of last year, I turned her down. I said, no, not for me. When I'm ready to order food, I'll order food from you. Well, she's my best friend, and I watched her journey in February, March, and I said, I can't take it anymore. I need to be a part of this. So reached out, we got on program, and as soon as I got on program, I dove in head first. I downloaded podcasts, YouTube videos. I got into every group on Facebook that had to do with this program, and I was just like soaking up as much as I could, asking her so many questions. I went to Anthony and I said, we got a coach, so let's do it. And that's all she wrote. And it's true, you know, we had a big network of people. Anthony had been off of Facebook for like 4 years. And, 7 years. And he reactivated it, and that's all it took, really. I mean, I started hinting before even my launch day, little things, and people were already asking me questions like, what are you doing? And I hadn't even showed a before or after picture of myself. And so we just talk about it all the time, anyone that will listen. And yeah, ED in 22 days, it's crazy. Our goal is to add coaches this month and just keep moving forward. I would love to stay home. I'm a dental assistant. I run 3 locations, and I travel, and I don't want to do it anymore. I have a 6-year-old and a 3-year-old. I want to be home with them. So that's our goal.
I love it, you guys. Your energy is just so contagious. I literally can't wait to meet you guys in Orlando in a couple months. I mean, amazing job. I mean, 22 days, that's incredible. And I love your goals and your dreams, because I'm pretty sure that's going to happen really soon with the rate that you guys are going.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. Can't wait to meet you guys either. But I would definitely sit down with Andrea and Andrew, and even, you know, I'll jump on the call. Let's work on how you can, you know, put together a plan for those goals for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We love it.
Love it.
Dude.
Congrats, you guys.
Nice.
Thank you very much.
So stick with us. I know we're a little bit past the 6:45. We only have a couple more speakers left. This one's one of my favorites. Old Amy. Amy's been kicking butt. I saw that she's kind of dressed up for tonight. I'm used to seeing her in her work uniform. And Amy serves our country and helps a lot of people out. She reached associate director last month, and already I see where she's going to be this month, and it should blow that out of the water. So, Amy, why don't you hop on and share with everyone kind of what your secret is?
Good evening, everyone. I don't really have any secrets. I honestly don't even know what associate director was. I just keep on sharing. Actually, in the beginning, I didn't share because I am full-time military. I commute to work every day, me and my husband both. And it was just too much for me because when I feel like I want to do something, I want to do it well. And I have papers over here, phone calls here, missing phone calls, and even with my own coach and, still trying to keep your weight down and just being in the military, they just don't want you to be fat. So that's why I just started, dropping some weight just to, mostly for the military because they can get on you pretty hard. But then the follow-on aspect was, getting my confidence back and even understanding that it was even possible. And then having my husband join me after he came back from Afghanistan was a big deal. So it's tremendously helped my family. And I just kind of grew into the coaching role just to help out a couple people at work like everybody did. I was like, I'll just have my $5 a month. That's easy. Pay for my food, because I was paying for Antoine and I's food both. And other than that, it was just, I didn't really have any goals. But that just to more focus on me. And then the more and more I saw it affecting people, watching the videos, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't not share this. So I shared it with of course, my close friends and family, and some joined, some didn't. But I think this month that really set me up was I signed up Gina Martin, who's an amazing coach. She's an amazing friend of mine. And she's already started surpassing like certain expectations. I feel like we were on calls, I don't know, like 3 a day when she started coaching. I was like, good Lord, like I thought me coaching was hard. Now I have to help her. But I was like, okay, well, eventually like it's going to calm down a little bit, I think, helping her and bugging you guys and bugging Christina. But really it was just started sharing with everybody, and Gina coaching was like I guess got me to associate director. And, Gina actually called me and said that, congratulations. And I was like, on what? And she told me, the girl I'm coaching. So I was like, sweet. The more we can help, the better. And she'll share her own story with you guys later. She's pretty sick, so she couldn't share tonight. But the only thing I can say is just share with everybody. You never know what's going to happen. The worst thing they could do is say no. And also, I think I watched Mills' health assessment video probably like 6 times, trying to take notes and really understand how to care about somebody and the way they want to be cared, not how I think they should be cared for. So that's all I got, guys.
Girl, I love you. You're so awesome. It's been amazing watching, you grow into this as you're shrinking at the same time. So congrats to you. So last but certainly not least, we have a brand new manager in the house. So I'm excited to bring on Ashley Barnes to share with you guys a little bit about her story and what's been going on with her. So Ashley, are you there?
I'm here. Hi.
Hi, take it away, my friend.
Well, this was super unexpected. I feel very humbled to be talking to you guys. Oh, hi, cutie. Hi, cute boy. How old are you? 5. I have a 5-year-old. He'll be 6 tomorrow. It's birthday. So anyway, I have a phenomenal coach, Miss Marisa, who was talking earlier. She's just been so supportive. She's always just thought so highly of me before I ever thought I was going to be doing this. She had it like all planned out. She knew that I was going to get started. She knew what I was capable of. And so her support has inspired me to be that for other people. So I just feel like just paying that forward and just continuing to do that for other people has been so, so cool. But for me, it's been just being myself, like just being authentic. Like a lot of you have already talked about, just getting on Facebook, talking to friends, talking to family, and just being me and just relating with people and loving them where they're at and giving them hope, which is so cool. Like just to be able to be like, there is more than this, and sprinkle a little Jesus on that and just kind of spread it all. Like it's just been so cool to just share my heart and my journey and what it's done for my family. And I mean, restoring my marriage, just lots of cool things have just come from it. And sharing the grit, like you guys were talking about earlier, like not sugarcoating it, like just like it's been good, it's been bad, it's been ugly, but look where I'm at now, and look how, you know, good life can be if you just kind of center yourself and fix your eyes on the good stuff and getting healthy and starting with that and letting that just have that domino effect on your life. So I think the biggest thing for me is just loving on those people that I'm talking to. And I literally get feedback from them, like how exciting and how nice and refreshing, I guess it is for them that I'm not like hounding them. Like this isn't some crazy multi-level marketing thing that they're used to where Ashley's knocking down their door like, why haven't you signed up yet? Why aren't you ordering your food yet? I literally just check in with them like, hey, how are your goals doing? I haven't heard from you in a bit, and you know, I'd love to see where you're at. You want to hop on a call or something? And they're just like, wow, Ashley, like I'm ready to order. Like this is so different, and let's do this, because I just care about them. I just love them where they're at and really care about them getting healthy. And I think that's just been really huge in just my trajectory so far.
Love that. And it's true, you know, being authentic and just loving on people where they're at, you know, people are going to start to see that different side, and that's what makes you become contagious, and people want what you have. So that was awesome. Thank you, Ashley. I love it. All right, guys, we have one more minute. I swear we're going to go ahead and finish this off because I really want to showcase this for you guys. Let me move this over. Okay, let's share my screen again. We're going to go through. Now, everyone that has ranked up or has hit some kind of milestone in their business.
If this is big enough, Andrea, can you give us a thumbs up? Can you read it all right? All right, good.
Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and start with global directors. You heard from Andrew and Cindy Kidd, who have reached their first month of global director. Congrats, you guys. We heard from integrated national director Andrea Kidd, and shared lots of amazing tips. And this is her first month of integrated national director. So let's go ahead and scroll down. We got brand new executive directors. We have Elisa Chavez. We have Christina and Anthony Luca, who you guys heard from. We have Christy, I don't want to murder her last name, Schoen. So congrats to you guys, executive directors. Now this is actually a really cool spot to be at, you know, director, associate director, even manager, because most of the time, all of these people, names that you see here, they're going to jump through and hit executive director this month. So new directors, we have Katie, we have Showstack, we've got Mike Sowell, we have Pam Van Gerpen, Valerie Cordova. So brand new directors. Congrats, you guys. I'm sure we're going to see them all up here next month and under executive director. And then we have brand new associate director, Amy Jackson, who you guys heard from, Shannon Marie Hawks Whitman out in Hawaii. And then we have Medi. Congrats. And then we also have Ashley Barnes, who you guys heard from, and Brian Chesmore. So congrats, you guys. You know, I should probably let you read some. Go ahead.
And here are some of our managers. Yeah, we got Ashley Barnes, Leanne. Here we go at senior coach, meaning they're helping at least 5, you know, their first 5 people. A lot of them probably even got their cab bonus. Gina, Maria, Amber, Teresa, and FIBCs. For those of you that don't know what it is, it means you're carrying a $6,000 front line, and you're certified with 5 senior coach teams. So Andrew and Cindy, who we heard from, Rachel and Tim Richards, who we'll probably hear from, I'm guessing on the next one for sure. Andrea and Chris, me and Michelle, and you can jump into the 10K
All right,
club.
10K Club, you guys. This is such a fun spot to be at. They are helping a lot of clients. And so we want to congratulate Andrew and Cindy Kidd. Now, this is kind of unheard of. 19,000 frontline. They not only are they supporting a lot of clients, but the quality of client support that they give to these clients is absolutely outstanding. So congrats to you guys. Followed by Eric Boyetti, who you guys heard from, Rachel Rachel, gosh, I'm tongue twisting. Rachel and Tim Richards, Andrea Kidd, who you guys heard from, Anna Cross, and we've got Erica and Ian Van Gerpen. So congrats to you guys. And we've got 6K members. We have Jose, Gabby Kiss, Melanie Waterman, Christina and Anthony Luca, Micah King, Christy Schoen, Amanda Parker, who you guys heard from. Some congrats to you guys. Now we have newly coach certified health coach. So if you're a brand new coach and you don't know what that is, typically we wait a little bit. We want to get certified too. You're getting extra 3% as far as your overall, group volume and frontline volume. So congrats to Crystal, who got certified. Finally, girlfriend, proud of you.
Right.
And then we've got new coaches this month. So this is really exciting. New coaches to our family. So we want to give an extra shout out to them and welcome them into our family. Kristen, we have Amber Moore, Joel, we have John, Tegan, Tina, Maria, Caitlin, Kristen, Jeff, Brianna, Julie, Teresa, George or Jorge, Erica, Juan, Jessica, Danielle, Gina, Denise, Walker, Cindy, and Debbie. My goodness. So 24 new coaches in our family. It's just incredible. So I want to congratulate all of you guys for just an amazing month that we had. And I'm really excited. I can already see that May is just going to be explosive from what we've been seeing already. So continue to be, to all that you guys are doing. You're impacting a lot of people. Really hope you guys make that decision to go to national convention. If you haven't already, we know that it's going to be life-changing because it's been life-changing for us. Many coaches on this team who have been, I know it's been life-changing for them. Anything that you want to finish up with?
Nope.
Awesome, you guys. Thanks for hanging on. I know we went a little over in time, but can't wait to see you guys. Hopefully you're part of the boot camp. We'll see you this Saturday morning. Have a good rest of your night.